Welcome to Magic the Gathering Arena, if you want to go by its full name. So, I'm very interested in the Final Fantasy set coming along, so I decided to dive back into Magic, at least for a little bit. Unfortunately, I will not be able to afford real life cards, so digital is how I'm going to be doing this. Excuse me. So, what do we want to do today? I'm probably not gonna be doing anything too crazy, as I want to be honest, I am not the best Magic player. Do I want to start using old ones, or do I want to just make a new one? I did enjoy this deck, even though neither of these are good. This one is really not good. Yeah, let's jump in a game or two. I also kind of just want to see how it's uploading and recording. So we're just gonna jump in. Just gonna go to find match, play standard. Best of one is fine. And just hop right into it. Alrighty. Lanky man, so let's go. Got my Evolving Wilds, 2 tap lands, and some rubbish. Okay. 3 lands ain't bad. Unfortunately, these are all basically tap lands. We'll start by playing the tap land. But I'm really playing this. Okay, that's at least a little loud on my end. Let me know if it's loud for y'all. So we're gonna go another tap land here, which is fine. Get the 1/1 out. At least this lets me scry when he dies, so that's not bad. Oh, audio. Why? Sorry about that. Go ahead and put the other Evolving Wilds out. Say another 1/1. And that's gonna hit no matter what. I really don't care about. Oh. Are there ever really raising the cactus on my turn? No idea. Defender, so it only different approach to lands. I do. I probably could have. Well, no, because if I popped it on the reason, yeah, that wouldn't have worked. Oh, I'm stupid. I'll just say that up front. I'm stupid. Okay. Maybe these investigates will come into play. Play the tap land. Let's go for 4. Okay. Start crewmate. When this creature enters, I'll get to 4 cards, reveal an artifact of pirate. Just a hand. It's fine. And then grab the other turn. Artifact creature, crew 2, yeah, that's fine. 2 attackers. And try, let me do this right this time. Grab a swamp this time. Oh, goodness. think I technically can swing with all these. I have to block one of them eventually. Or not. I didn't even notice you put a start your engine card. What? Oh, it was a first land. Don't let me in that. Attach one creature. I'm gonna make this gold. I didn't read. Start defending a little bit. I cannot. I don't know if that's going to let him get the 10 mana. To be quite honest. But also, yeah, that's not great either. Drawing 2 cards. I do not want to comment. At least my opponent's actually doing something. Played plenty of games where they just kind of sat there. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That gives them vigilance, okay. Cast that. That's gonna block that. This. Very tempted just to investigate and draw. Well, I'm kind of guaranteed to do that. Gonna be able to do that every turn. Okay. I'm always interested to see other decks that people are playing. Sorcery speed. So not much use on my turn, on his turn rather. But a flying vehicle crew 2.
Activate ability of the sources with the chosen name cost 2 more. Okay. So that's gonna cost me 6. We're gonna let that lock. Look. I do not need more land. It's sad that's where I'm at with this. So that's a creature to defend all the time. Have the treasure. Okay, I'll describe. I will allow it. I kind of have to allow that, unfortunately. Flying in vigilance. I'm not happy about that either, but it's a 1-1. Look at that. Okay. Control 3 artifacts. That's a 3-mana draw card. Not that he needs it right now, but they need it. I only got an hour. Oh, my crewing. Okay. Good. Okay. They are tapped out. That's... I will let that pass. This creature enters, we call it outlaw, create a treasure token. I wait to let this swing after tapping out these two. I don't have enough to investigate again, so I can say no attack. And if I get more damage from hand, that would be great. On an opponent controls until this artifact leaves the battlefield. Okay, interesting, that's what he's worried about. That is what you're worried about, the pings?
plan to kill a bunch of them. Okay. Everything tapped for some reason. Out ahead, 3's fine. I don't know if I really should be afraid of that. Okay. They have 2 open still. Make that lift. That does absolutely nothing. Okay, I'm done with this. Yeah, that game was I was gonna lose if that kept going. Ooh, 500. Let's see if we can make something a little bit better. Not that I have much. The real question is, what do you want to play? First, standard. Let's do a black green. Now, what are the options? Insect. Tiny Bones, I forgot about him. I actually like this card. You may deal stun damage, you may cast non-land permanent. I'm never great at deck building, that's my problem. But I don't like net decking, so here we are. This adds 1 of 3. Got this card. We got the toxic stuff going on. Do I have enough vampires to do a vampire tribal, even if it's bad? Why not? Let's check. So we got the gas guggler. This creature enters tap for 1. It's a 2/1. You can sack a creature at max speed for 1 to draw a card. This card is good, I know that for a fact. Unfortunately, I only have 2.
Convoke, which does what? Your creature should just help you cast this. So you can tap it to get one. So you want a bunch of little things for that. Whenever you gain life, each opponent loses one life. So those pair really well together. As well as that. Go ahead and put 3 of those. Man, I do not have much. If I just... Oh. Man, there was really not much for me to work with here. It's not in my collection. Oh, Eve. Do I still want to go forward with this is the question. Flying lifelink disguise. When this creature's turn face up, another target creature you control gains lifelink until end of turn. Flying in haste. Gains life. Oh, but for 5. Ugh. When this creature attacks, you may sacrifice another creature with +1/+1 counter. And it draws cards on a non-token dies. Yeah, I think this stream's dead. What have I got in green? The problem is I have a lot of one-ofs. Do I just play Big Man Green? Unga Bunga Green? That may be the option, but is that really what I want to do? I really don't want to craft anything, especially with the new set coming out so soon. Let's just go to 3/3. Sack creatures. If you library for a creature on basic land and put it into hand. That's too fair. They went this way. Gives you an extra land drop, which is fine. Actually, this one's just better for one more. I don't want to have too much of that. The problem is if you ramp, what are you ramping to? This is just a good chump blocker. Ramp. I don't have too much of that though. Turn. That's just good to save things with a hexproof. That's not bad. Surveil 2. So this becomes a 1/3. I don't think a 1-of is gonna help too much. Change to 3. If you don't. Whenever a land falls, put +1/+1 counter on target creature. So that's any creature. I think that's not bad. Pay 7 to put 2. That's nuts. Pay 7. Put 2 of those in. Whenever this creature attacks another target creature, you control gains Death Touch. So it gives 2 things Death Touch. That ain't bad either. But I want big things. That does give me reach, which is going to be something I have to consider. Or I can play things like this. Grab a bite. I think it's good to always have something in case something gets crazy. This creature. So that grows if you have something big already out. What to do. That's not bad. Being able to look through the deck is always good. But again, I need something big that's game changing. The question is, do you have anything like that? Enchantment Creature Horror. It doesn't have that condition of being a 4-2, but this just creates food tokens. This creature enters with a +1/+1, and whenever a land drops, I think that's not bad. As long as you can consistently drop lands. So many choices. This is a defender for 3. How many things am I actually already playing that trigger with a 4-power card? I guess it's not many. Oh, go back. Can't be countered is nice. Becomes target ability. Controls. That's not bad. Draws your cards. If somebody draws it as something silly with removal. This creature enters or attacks. Creates a map. Pay 1 to have somebody explore. When a token you control enters, put a +1/+1 count on this creature. Whenever this creature attacks, another target attacking creature gets +X. In the right deck, I feel like that'd be good, but that's not this deck. Ward 2. Morb at the beginning of your end step. If a creature died this turn, it grows as long as something swings and probably will die. So more lands. So you may look at the top card of your library at any time, and you may play lands. You can cast creatures and enchantment spells from the top of your library. Sure. Shows a room. I haven't seen too many rooms in play. Most things kind of most things I've noticed kind of go off pretty quickly. Full forward reach. I'll put one of y'all. How does incubate actually work? 5 plus 1 counters on it and 2. Transform to a 0/0 Praxian artifact creature. So it gives me a creature with nothing. But if you can give it. Nah, I think that's too much work. For a direction we're not going. I don't think I need more land searches. Creature ooze. When this creature enters multiple 2 cards, and put +1 on each creature and artifact creature in your graveyard. That's good later game. Because that can get very big. Each other creature control with the toxic against toxic. So it gives everything that's already with toxic and extra toxic. Is that what that says? Renew. Exile this card from your graveyard. Put 2 +1 on me. And reach on counter target creature. I could always put the 10/10. That's always an option. Not a good option, but is an option. This is me pay 2 more to proliferate. Which is kind of the direction we're going here. Other creatures you don't trample. That might be good. Even you'd have to have a board to use that. Every creature enters, choose 1. Put +1 target creature you control. This creature fights target creature token. This creature enters, protects, and endures 2. What does that mean? Put 2 +1/+1 on this creature or create a 2/2. If I had more of those, I would consider that. We have 57 cards. Trying to put big things in here at the end so we can get back into playing some games. So many options. Not playing with deserts. What's Manifest Dread do? Look at the top 2 cards of your library, put 1 onto the battlefield face down as a 2/2 creature, and then grave turn it face up. Anytime for its mana cost if it's a creature card. There's always this. Hey, when this creature enters, creatures you control get trampled XX, where X is the number of creatures you control. That's kind of a good late game swing. This is also a good option if you have a large hand. What does this do? A spell costs X less to cast, where X is the greatest power. On creatures you control, whenever one or more non-token creatures you control dies, create a green fungus dinosaur. Creature token with a base power and tokens each equal to the total power of those creatures. I'm trying to make sure I understand this card. Whenever one or more non-creature tokens controls, create a green fungus dinosaur creature token with base power and token each equal to the total power of those creatures. Oh, one or more. Okay, so it's additive. What is this? X can't be greater than the number of players in the game. Reveal cards on top of your library. Until you reveal X land cards. Put those onto the battlefield tapped, and the rest on the bottom of your library. That's how do I change the artwork? Edit. Do that. Yeah, that's how you do. Okay. Big greens. Even though there's not a lot of big cards in there. Card draw might be a problem as well as board control, but that'll be fine. We'll jump in the rank. Why not? What do I have to lose, really? Big greens, let's go. We found one. So, yeah, I'm happy about the land, but I don't know no plays. I'm going first, so I'm gonna get a card draw. This is much better. Do that. I'm not gonna be playing this for a while, so I can go to the bottom. I probably want to get him out quickly. I see you're a 1-1 and play you a 1-1. Do something about it. Interesting. I probably should put that dragon in. Though I don't. Oh, we got a mountain. Sure. I do like these artworks. Like the cosmos looking things. Not bad at all. It's lever for 2 basic force, the cards revealed under one. I did not know that card existed. Oops. Actually, no, I wouldn't have been able to play it. I'm gonna hold off on the death touch. I believe this combo kills something. Yeah. Because by it dealing damage, it kills whatever I want it to kill. Putting on some land. Okay, order. Hydra. The reason you do it in that order is because as this doubles, obviously you want more on it. Oh no, I have 4 lands that I haven't missed a drop, and they have 4, 5, 6, 7. Soon to be 8. I would assume. But they are playing a 3-colored deck that I know of. They might be playing more. Guess we'll find out. Yep. Yeah, I think that's fine. I hold on to that. Spinning out. Really wish I had another land to play. Yeah, this deck definitely runs out of steam. Mostly because none of these cards actually draw cards. Searching for more land, interesting choice. I I do have this in case they try to do something like I just did. Storm. When you cast a spell, copy for each spell you cast this turn. Okay, so dragons get a bunch of. Gotcha, I see now. Here. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it has trample. Yep. Not bad. Woohoo! More money. Wait for our next. I wouldn't say victim. This is not a good deck. I will probably lose majority of the game to play with this. But you know, it's fun. Get big green mana and win. Oh, it's from one player. That's okay. One thing I didn't think about, I actually didn't check how many lands were in the deck. I just kind of trusted the game to put them in there. It's probably not a good idea. Yep, flying bat. Fair enough. Honestly, now if I could just draw a bunch of big creatures, that'd be great. So what happens once it's solved? Creatures in your graveyard gain. You may cast this card from your graveyard until end of turn. I really need this. I don't think I do. I think I need better cards. Is there a better card in your deck? Do they block? I doubt. Highly doubt. You really shouldn't. But do it. I know you want to. Oh. I got dog. I got burb. It should be fine. It doesn't have trample. Six. I can exile you to make a creature bigger. I think I'm done. That's gonna keep getting bigger. I don't really have to get rid of it. That's never going to the grave. Sure. They're not blocking that anyway. I got 2 chump blockers, so hopefully I won't have another turn. A lot of flying coming at me. Okay then. I'm technically alive. Do something? I'm kind of dead, so GG. Yep. Okay. I think I got time for probably one more game. Let's go with the dragons. Dragons are fun. This was the deck I tried to make when Takar first. Is it Takar? I don't know how you pronounce it offhand. But it's the one I tried making when it first came out, so we'll see how that. Well, I know how it's gonna go. I played a little bit with this deck. It's not great. I kept playing against red deck, so I have a bunch of blue stolen here. I know some people hate that, but it had to be done. Okay, I'll keep 6. Have. You're not gonna be helpful, so. Do that. I probably should have played one of these, but it's fine. Just make sure I grab a black. That's fine. Grab swamp. You down. All your double lands. I don't know if I can say anything on the triple land. Yeah, I probably should be running that card.
Joke's on them. I'm not. Nope. Defender. You just want treasure. My turn. Well, luckily next time I can start playing the Breaching Dragonstorm. Actually, gets really fun when I get to play this card. As long as no one spoils the fun. I'm looking at you, Blue. I see your blue that you keep it open. Okay, I'm milling. That's fine. I'll put in the mill. Oh, he milled himself. What we got in there? Okay, whenever here. I've seen some funny stuff with this card in the Quacktar that's coming out with the 1000 damage. Is this another reanimate deck? Is that what this is? Do I care about this? I don't think I care about it right now. My turn. I don't think I'm gonna need to counter yet. See if I can get lucky. Yeah, I got a dragon. With haste. Okay. Black doing black things, from my understanding. Did I shuffle my deck? So I'll put you on the bottom. Mana value 3 or less. So that only works on you. I'm just gonna swing. They block. Come on, I'm a noob. We're in bronze. It's fine. Do it. Behold the dragon. Oh, wait. Target. Behold. Next. And there. Good news, if something really big happens, I can counter. They gain a life, that's fine. These shifty eyes. Get out of here. Do I care about milling 4 cards? I don't think I do. No, I didn't care about any of those. We're gonna stop. There's no reason not to behold it. The second main, or whatever it's called in Magic. Okay, and then we go back to my turn. Yay! Triple land. I'm gonna get another dragon on the play. What we got? We get another one! Woo! Try again. Aww. I'm gonna decline that, and that's gonna go to hand. Luckily, I can play this next turn to pick these up. Assuming nothing too scary comes out. Got one card left in hand. Yep. Every creature card in the graveyard, this gets bigger. Is it no blocks? That does not give me a blue. I thought I did. I can go back. I will eat the food, since I can't play any other cards in my hand. You know, I actually don't know if I have anything that triggers off this effect in this deck. Probably not a good. Ah, got another one. That is unfortunate. Okay. Okay. That's not bad. Let's see what I get. Go back. See, I got the 2. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can make that in. Actually, 8. Go ahead.
fine. Honestly, at this point, I'm kind of hoping to mill ya. Yep. Go ahead. You only get to add from those, right? Or does it any from the graveyard? Okay. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. Happy to see that. Yep. My turn. Get that out of here. That's fine. Ooh, which one do I want though? Let's get this one. Yeah, I know it's not going through, but next. And turn. I'm curious if they have a big summon play here. I've seen black summon a bunch from the grave all at once. Okay. That's fine. Fine. Not cards I've ever seen before, but that works. Just have to figure something else out. Go ahead. It's fine. I don't think they're playing too much interruption. Yep, the impending doom is coming. Yep, my turn. Come back to hand. I think I'll wait to make a move till next turn. What is this 30? Oh, just a threshold. Okay. I kind of want them to replace stuff because this forces them to draw a card. That's just to mill 3 cards. That's fine. Happy to see it. Yep, make that as big as you want it to be. You do you. Yep. Oh, is it only when this creature? Ooh, I almost made a big mistake, but I still think I return that. Okay, that resolves.
That had death touch, didn't it? Well, I did make one mistake. I shall hold on to that. I haven't cracked the Evolving Wilds. I keep forgetting I have this card. You only got 8 cards in hand. That's fine. Perfectly fine. Aw, my Draco Genesis. Not that I was probably going to use it this game. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. You do you, bro. I'm really surprised they never committed the other one. There it is. Let's go ahead and crack this. That's my last land. Okay, and I think I do this just to be mana efficient here because I have to get rid of that. As that is not a choice. That's gonna go there. Yep. Need something to block. Yeah, I think they realize that milling is kind of the game plan right now. Did I never get to I have the multicolor thing here? And he has another one. Okay. That is unfortunate. You can only swim with the one. What are you thinking about? Have to do it. Yeah, I don't think there's a card that'll get me out of this. Oh, there you are. Yeah, it's a little late for that. That would have been helpful a couple turns ago. Good game.
resolve. I have some self removal in here for early game stuff. Again, the red I faced when I first played this game was nuts. So I figured. Find ways to keep the early game going. But if you didn't have answers for a lot of that stuff, it just... Woo-wee, did it really just go. I think I died on turn 4 a couple times. Come on, hit me. Mm-hmm. Alrighty. Yeah, as you can see, I'm not that great at deck building, but I've been able to sneak out a few wins. Ooh. Actually got a card pack. And some monies. So, if anybody hung around for the end, let's see what we got. Nice. Wild card and Flameholder Grappler. First strike when this creature enters copy the next spell you cast this turn. When you cast it, you may choose new targets for the copy. And it is a creature monk, human monk, blue, red, and white. Interesting. Alrighty, well unfortunately I'll have to call it there tonight. So, thank y'all so much for joining me for the few games I got to play. Sorry I took so long deck building. I really just don't know the cards. So, yep, but hopefully next week, when I get a chance to play, we're going to be opening up some of the Final Fantasy stuff. That is next week, right? Yeah, it's coming out June 10th, I believe, based off of this. So, hopefully next weekend, whenever I get around to being able to stream, we'll be able to open some of those. Granted, it ain't gonna be many of them, but we'll work with what we got. So have a wonderful week, everyone, and bye-bye.